Hey, I'm Roman, and this is Carter, and we're just here to talk shit. Uh, we want to start to talk. We were talking about before we went live about movie twists, and I think that I don't know good ones and bad ones. I think that like movie twists have gotten to the point where you just know there's going to be a twist coming. But before there were twists that were just really shocking to me. At least maybe because I was younger, but I don't know. I feel like that, like, Sixth Sense was a really good twist. I feel like even though, I mean, it was before my time, but I watched it. I think Planet of the Apes, the original one, was a great twist. But I don't know. What do you think?
Well, you didn't care for the Marky Mark remake?
Ugh.
I, I was expecting
Ooh.
him to come back to Earth and everybody singing "Good Vibration." Yeah,
Yeah,
like
they changed the quote. I didn't like it. It was like, "Get your hands off me, you damn dirty human." It's like, oh, come on, don't do that.
I mean, the original Planet of the Apes was cool, it was classic, but I noticed after the first one, it was like the original Saw movies. They got progressively violent for no fucking reason. Like the lead, the best friend of Charlton Heston comes, gets shot the shit in his face. And the chick, I don't know, man. I laughed. I think I laughed like out of like sheer like, oh my God. The way it ended, the second movie, and
Well,
Charlton Heston blows up everybody.
so he's in the second one. Like, I only saw the first one, and the first one of the old ones, and yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, that was great.
It was like, okay, so the second one starts, Charlton Heston's character like disappears, and then another ship lands, and it's Charlton Heston's best friend from back from Earth who's been out there looking for him and the team and shit. And he links up with that chick, and they find Charlton Heston. He's been caught by these people who have the fucking missile and shit. They're like kind of like praying to it. The cloaks, they look like those things from The Last Man on Earth. And they get into like a shootout, and fucking Charlton Heston gets shot to shit. The chick gets shot to shit. Charlton Heston's buddy got it the worst. He gets shot in his face. They basically pulled the Al Capone on the best friend who came to his rescue. It was like all that was like so pointless. It kind of defeated the purpose of even bringing them into the mix because everybody. It was like the end of fucking Reservoir Dogs. it was. It
Everyone
was.
dies.
It was so gloriously violent for no fucking reason. And
Mary, stop with that fucking gun to my dad.
Charlton Heston pulls one of these moves. He like crawls and he hits the red switch on the control panel and he launches that fucking nuclear bomb and he blows up the earth.
No. Well, that's what was cool. Like the first one, because they find out he finds out they're actually on Earth, and yeah, that was yeah. I did like that one. You cut out his brain, you bloody baboon. Like,
Yeah.
he is that
It was,
divine spark, bright eyes. They call him bright eyes. Divine spark.
I think I think I watched that one episode of The Simpsons before I ever watched any of the Planet of the Apes. So I
Uh,
expected to go into like a musical dance number and shit.
Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas,
Yeah,
Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas.
I
Yeah.
was yeah, I was sitting there waiting for that to happen. I was just
And just like studying him. But no, I mean, I feel like with I don't know, with twists, it's just because now you kind of expect it, especially with like M. Not Shyamalan movies. Did you see like I mean, the most recent one, like the trilogy Glass? Did you see that one with like,
I watched Glass undid everything that he accomplished with Unbreakable. It undid everything. It
yeah,
undid it just
and I thought, I actually thought Split. I thought that was pretty good because
no, I like Split.
That didn't really have a twist, really.
Well, the twist was it was
Kind of.
connected to
Right, right.
Unbreakable, you know,
Yeah,
where and
yeah, kind of. But like with
I think where
with
they
Glass,
succeeded. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
no, I'm saying with Glass, it was just like the twist was the lady, she was actually like part of this society that wanted to control these like superheroes. But then there was another twist that, oh, Glass already knew that, and then it was just too twisty.
It was how do I put it? It was it undid everything. It was more of a okay, you got Glass. He basically created Kevin. Is that his name? Kevin, James McAvoy's character. He created him out of
Uh,
trauma. His father was on that train that Bruce Willis was on, where he got killed on and shit.
right, right, right.
And he put into motions basically everything little by little, that led up to that point. But it was like, I don't know, it was fuck. Okay, so you mean to tell me Bruce Willis died from water? They drowned him in a puddle of water? Like, really? I don't know. I feel like M. Night Shyamalan just kind of threw everything in that movie and still fucked it up. And I liked Knock at the Cabin, you know. Uh
Like
what's the
what?
Knock at the Cabin? It's the one with Batista and that ginger from it's the one where the four people show up at the cabin, that couple's house with their daughter, and talking about the end of the world is coming. I don't know if you ever seen that one.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that might be up your alley.
Why is
Uh,
that?
no, because it kind of makes you question: are they just some fucking nut jobs, or if everything they're saying is actually fact, and that's where it succeeds? They kind of like, are these motherfuckers just crazy? Just
Right, right, right.
and it makes you question it every single time. Are they just nutballs? Just how to show up, just crazy people, or all this shit really happening, you know?
Yeah, I just remember the one. What was it? The Village. That was one where actually, like, I saw. I didn't even know the twist, but I, I like, and I'm not good at like figuring shit out like that in movies. But like, I like right 5 minutes in, I was like, oh, I bet this is modern day, and they're keeping them here in this, and they're pretending
Yeah,
it like they're pretending it's in the you know
well,
17th century.
it was better when you thought they were monsters, and it is what it was presented as. Not that a couple bored city people fucking moved out because they wanted to be hippies in a fucking park and shit
Yeah, yeah,
and be LARP players. They wanted to be LARPers and shit, you know, fucking
yeah.
play
Right.
Zelda and shit. It,
Well, no, I don't know. I think my favorite twist, I think maybe it was because I saw when I was younger, was Usual Suspects, because that like just blew my mind. Kaiser
yeah,
Soze. And like what pisses me off is like people that haven't seen it, and I like when I watch the movie with them now, they're like, oh, I bet he's probably the guy. I was like, yeah, because that's you've seen so many movies with twists now.
yeah.
So like now you think that, but like when I saw all that, I was like, what the fuck? When he walked and his cerebral palsy, he stopped, like he picked up his foot and just started
Well,
walking, and then fucking Chaz Palminteri just drops his coffee cup and just looks at the wall. That was fucking amazing to me.
fucking, I I liked it because I saw it as a kid, but then I got it again on DVD later, and I will watch the behind the scenes featurettes, that kind of points out to everything. I
Yeah.
like when Kevin Spacey tells his stories, he's taking information off of Chaz Palminteri's investigation board right behind him. He's just using the information right off the fucking board, the names,
Yep.
location, fucking every single piece of information. He's just picking right off the damn board right behind his back, and he doesn't even realize the shit. So he's just feeding him a whole bunch of bullshit. just using information he has that has no affiliation with the case at hand. And they point out the shit where there's a scene where the boat is on fire and everything's exploding, and the camera zooms in on this one spot, like if somebody's watching, and they were saying, we just zoomed in on one spot. There's nobody there. There's nobody watching. It was like misdirection. Everything that they did in that fucking movie misdirected every damn thing that made you look at it one way, and it just pulls the rug out from under you. Like when Stephen Baldwin comes out and he's like, the strangest thing, and he just fucking falls dead, and he's got a damn knife in his back, And I like this character,
Oh, yeah. And then Benicio del Toro was in that, but I mean, he died earlier in the movie. But yeah.
And they talk about that part too. That he said that his character was just, he was casted just to die. He had no importance. He was going to be the message to the rest of the group. Like his character was just, like, and they said that when he was talking like that, they didn't know if that's how he actually spoke because they were meeting Benicio del Toro for the first time, and they didn't want to offend him. They thought that's how he really talked and shit.
Oh, really?
But really doing the character, that fast talking weird shit that he was doing.
Oh yeah, because the lineup is like, oh shit, what was the line in that shit? It was when they got him at the beginning to do the line.
It was like,
give me the fucking gun, you cocksucker! You fucking cocksucker!
Fuck you!
In English, please. In English, please. Give me the fucking gun, you cocksucker! What the fuck? But no, man. What I did, I liked that movie was like because the movie was showing the story that Kevin Spacey, Kaiser Soze, was telling. So you don't know what was actually true and what wasn't. So because all the names are fake, at least like not the one. I mean the the other characters, not like the Stephen Baldwin and Pollock and Benicio del Toro, Gabriel Byrne. Not those characters, but everyone else, like they had fake names, so you had no idea what was actually true. That's what I loved.
Well, that's the thing, though. Those were their real names, but everybody else's was fake.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
outside of the usual suspects, everybody else's name was fake. So you didn't know what the fuck was fact or fiction. And
exactly, yeah, like some guy in California, his name was Redfoot.
Yeah, really.
The Mask and Under Siege 2. Peter Green. I actually know his name. Peter Green.
Yeah, that's right. That motherfucker. Yeah, he always plays like the same character. Even when he played a cop, he played like a dirty cop.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and then he was Pulp Fiction. He raped Marcellus Wallace. That was
Training Day.
He was in Training Day?
He was the one that they shot.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
To make it look like he got shot when they went in through the door.
But yeah, his first movie, because it was 94, was him raping Marcellus Wallace in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, he was
He's
Zed?
Zed. Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. Oh, God, I love that. Man, oh my God, that song. Like, that only reminds me of that scene when Bruce comes in with the sword.
Because of that movie, I think ever since I watched that movie, I wanted to go to that diner that got robbed. Was it Tim Roth? Came running in.
LA, it doesn't exist.
No, it is real.
Hawthorne Grill?
Real.
It is? I was in LA when I was young. I mean, I was very young, but like so it does exist. I looked it up, but I didn't see it. It's in Hawthorne because Hawthorne.
In fact, somebody has sent me the link. When we're done, I'll send it to you and I'll show it to you.
Oh, yeah, man.
Uh,
'Cause I do want to go there. But I mean, I guess, do you mean like just the outside or like,
no,
because
it's an
it's like,
actual diner.
right, right, right. But I mean, like things with like Seinfeld, like that's an actual diner, but inside is a set, so it's not like the
Oh
actual
yeah,
diner
no.
inside.
It's the outside. Inside is the actual diner. I guess for whatever reason they didn't show the name, the place,
Okay.
because I guess permits or whatever.
All right. So Hawthorne, it was like Hawthorne Grill, so that actually exists. All right. But I
Yeah.
know that Jackrabbit Slims, that doesn't exist.
No, I think that was a set. But then funny, I
Well,
think
now
that
I might exist somewhere, but yeah.
I was now that you mentioned that place, I was watching that terrible movie. I hated it because it kind of fucked up the first movie. I like Get Shorty, right? Uh
Food is
I
great.
hate I hated Be Cool.
Oh
Fuck,
yeah.
I
Oh,
hate I was watching it, right? And I noticed that what do you call it? Do you remember that dude that Vince Vaughn kills with the bat in the parking lot with the glasses? He's like wearing glasses or some shit.
I saw it once a long time ago. Yeah.
Well, this guy, he said he called this place called the Mayan, some shit like that. And it looks when he was there, it looks exactly like Jackrabbit Slims, the fucking, everything. And I'm like, I was wondering, now that you brought that place up, I was wondering if that was the actual place that they used. Was that the real place? And it was trippy.
No, I really like shit, I'm not even on camera now. What the hell's going on? But anyway, like no, Get Shorty's great. I love Get Shorty. Like it was
Oh yeah.
very dark comedy. It was, yeah.
Oh hell
And
yeah.
and I really like, I mean, Gene Hackman. I always liked Gene Hackman. And then yeah, and John Travolta was good in that. And then John Travolta just kind of went, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just off the
I
rails.
think Get Shorty was perfect up and down, and I like the author, the book, Elmore Leonard.
It's
His
a great
books,
story. It's a great story.
yeah, every one of his books are like real. I don't know, there maybe have been maybe two or three of his books that were adapted that were actually good, and the rest were just trash. Kind of like Cormac McCarthy. I don't know if you ever seen The Counselor. You ever seen that one?
No, I've heard of it, but no,
Yeah,
no.
you ain't gonna be laughing at all watching that shit. It's bleak. It's bleaker than bleak. It's
Oh,
like shit. All right. Do you remember that Viggo Mortensen movie, The Road?
yeah, yeah.
That was based off of his book. So just to give you an idea how bleak his
Okay, got it.
books are, you know? And it's yeah, ain't nobody gonna be smiling and shit. Just
Well, just to go back to I guess bad movies. Well, speaking of John Travolta, did you ever see the movie Basic?
I
Where
like I like basic.
it had so many twists to it, though. It
Well,
was it was like it was a
that's
movie that like just like it was like 30 twists. That
you know
like just,
you know what I feel. I okay. Have you ever seen The General's Daughter?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so basically, I always do like a double feature with The General's Daughter and Basic because I I basically think they're a sequel to each other,
Yeah, yeah.
because it's the same investigator dude, doing a whole military investigation off the books for somebody and shit, you know.
Which one was first?
General's Daughter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was
And
the girl that like she was into like fetishy like S&M shit, and she like, yeah,
yeah,
died. Yeah.
they
She was the
fucking she got raped by a bunch of military people and then they found her spiked in the field and shit. Um, yeah, no. When it comes to basic, I like the fact that every single fucking person was in on it, besides maybe three people. Like it just really, it was just overlapping, 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 overlapping. One person says one thing, and then you find out the other person says the opposite with that one person, but they're in the same place at the same fucking time and shit. So I don't know. I think they purposely did it like that to kind of fuck with your head so you couldn't guess it. But the
Right. Yeah.
thing, but the part that threw me out, that really kind of like, the last line of the fucking movie when one of them calls John Travolta General, and the camera just kind of looks at his face, and he's just like, "Man, the movie ends right there."
And then
Like
like does he like wink?
he's like,
I'm the general. You know what I mean? I
like,
control the
ooh,
stuff.
like,
Oh my
ooh,
god!
I'm gonna be a
Oh my
star.
god!
I was like, I'm gonna be a star. It's gonna be bananas.
Oh my god! It's bananas. I got all this tea. I got it with me.
Yo, I'm gonna be a star. I'm gonna go on Broadway. It's gonna be bananas.
So many twists. It's ridiculous.
Man, it's so many twists. You would think it was filled with balloon dicks.
Oh man, I no, I remember. Yeah, because it was like yeah, the only girl or the only I guess well the only person. Well, there's other people, but the only person that was in at the end that didn't know about it was the girl from Gladiator, which was funny that she was in that shit.
Yeah, she
I
was.
don't know her name.
Oh, and Troy.
She was in Troy.
Yeah, she was Eric Banner's wife, Hector. Remember, she was watching him get killed by Brad Pitt.
No, that wasn't her. I don't think. Was
Yeah, that
it?
was her.
That was
You
her.
know what? You know what? What's Connie Nielsen? Connie Nielsen?
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Or no? You know what? I think that was that chick from Deep Blue Sea. You know, the one who started that whole shit. The main chick, the scientist chick, who she let
No. Yeah,
she
I know.
let she
I
let
know
the
that
shark.
movie very well. I'm ashamed to say it. I've watched that movie so many times just because it's fucking fun to watch.
God,
I just love that. No, man, I can't. I will never stop laughing at that part where Samuel L. Jackson, where he's giving the speech, and the shark literally jumps out of the water and just bites him and just pulls him in, just rips him apart. It's like
you
we're not gonna argue anymore. And the shark just like
you you know why that scene makes me laugh so much? Because I remember the first time I watched that movie, it scared the fuck out of me, right? When it happened. But when the shark came out, you know what I automatically think of? Do you remember Back to the Future 2 when he was chilling by the movie theater and that fake shark from the Jaws theater comes up
uh-huh.
behind him?
Yeah.
That's so horrible. When they grabbed him, it looks so fake and CGI to the point where it looks so fake and terrible. The effects when that shark, I thought of Back to the Future 2 of that fucking badass shark coming out from behind them.
Well, yeah, I mean that's like, but that it was. I don't know, but I still like watching Deep Blue Sea though,
You know,
because
there's four of them. There's four movies.
of Deep Blue Sea.
There's four movies. I didn't know that.
They made three more of them. I'm guessing
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson's not in any of them. Is LL
No,
Cool J?
his twin brother shows up.
Is LL Cool J still in them? Because he survived.
Yeah. Yeah, his twin brother shows up too.
His twin brother. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
that's why they said Jaws was so good was because the shark actually the mechanical shark didn't work, so they had to
shit.
change around how they shot it. So it created more a better mood because you never really saw the shark
Yeah,
until like
and it I think Jaws and Alien pulled it off because you never see it. You never see the beast. You never, it makes it terrifying that
yeah
you don't
exactly
the hell it looks like. You don't know what it is. Because I'm getting tired of these movies showing monsters right up front.
Yeah.
It kind of takes you out of it. I got used to the fact of, I don't know, everybody's kind of replacing uh gore doesn't mean scary. You know? It's just
Yeah, it's like the unknown, and that was what was so great. That one shot, Jaws. I swear, like I watched it growing up. I mean, my dad really liked the movie, so I watched it with him. I mean, it came out before I was born, obviously, but like I think one really great shot was like that guy in the canoe with the sneakers on. He like gets tipped over, and then you just see Jaws just come up and just like pull him down like slowly. That was such a great shot. And yeah, I think and that's what made that movie so great. And I think, yeah, you're right. And I also, more modern, I think that was what was really great about Independence Day. The first part of the movie where like you didn't see the aliens, that was
yeah,
way better than like the second part of the movie before they attacked and then when they
yeah,
attacked. That was way better than like, you know, Will Smith like "Welcome to Earth," like
yeah,
just punching him in the head.
yeah. Like okay, yeah. I don't know, man. Like it, it was terrifying when you just saw their ships. You don't know what they look like. You don't
Yeah,
see them. It's that whole thing of the unknown.
yeah,
Are they are they gonna fucking attack us? Are they gonna, I remember I was dating some chick. She brought that movie up, right? And she's like, "Man, if aliens ever came, man, I'd be like, man, like welcome them, like, yeah." And you'll be just like that dumb bitch on the top of the building gets vaporized with all those dumbass people, And I'll be somewhere watching on TV like I'm watching the 4th of July, light up that fucking building, And I'll be like, "Don't worry, I'll light candles for you for like the next year or so." you know. And she gave me the most angry ass look, telling me to shut up. I'm like, okay, who does that shit? All right. This is the reason why the whole joke of the human race is the human race are fucking erratic, they're idiotic, they're fucking reckless, like just dumb shit. Just if there are aliens out there, I feel like they're even watching this podcast, like, yeah, they got a point. It's just like
yeah.
for real.
They're watching you and me like, oh shit. they, they know our
They'd
strategy now. All right,
be like,
we gotta rethink things.
be
So,
like, they're watching, like those 2.5 guineas got a point.
God, these Earthlings are smart. All right, let's go on to a different planet. So we saved the Earth from an alien invasion.
Yeah.
All right,
Uh,
man. All right, let's get out of here.
all right. Shout out to my dude Black Chris real quick, sending me messages and shit, talking about he got his papers, you know, because I don't know. I think I think he's from like Compton or some shit, but he's black at heart.
He's Compton, but he's black at heart.
Yeah.
All right, man. All right.
You
All
you
right.
know what you look like right now? You know what you look like right now? Do you remember
What?
that show Max Headroom? Do you remember that shit?
Max head wound?
Headroom? Remember that fucking AI shit from the 80s? You're all pixelated like a motherfucker right now, like we're in a Nintendo game right
Yeah, I
now.
know. I don't know why. My computer's like, fuck.
I
I'm
think
like
I think
disappearing.
I think the aliens are coming now. This them disrupting the signal and shit.
I'm a hologram. I mean, I'm like an Independence Day. He's got like,
Are you are you really Sadie? Are you really Sadie sitting there and shit?
die, die.
You're gonna start talking. You're gonna start talking like fucking Quado from Total Recall, dude on the stomach.
Open your mind. Open your mind.